Oh
Ding,
God,
ding.
she is just going at it.
Ding, ding.
Guzzling.
Do you hear that? It's me running the fucking show. Also,
Oh my god.
those are the sounds of the group chat. It's popping off.
Popping off.
Welcome back to the show that begs an answer to the question.
Eggs.
Did you read the group chat?
Did you read the group chat?
Please read the group chat.
Please
Somebody read the group chat.
That begs an answer to the question, did Adam make it on his flight?
The girlies were gooped. Woo! By that story.
Every single person that I've told at work that story is both horrified and impressed. So, you know.
That's what I told
It's a
my
story for the
dad
ages.
the story. And my dad was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. And I was like,
Hand to God.
he was
Truly,
in Georgia.
I was ready to give up. I really was like, Adam, it's not gonna happen.
RJ
Let's
had
just buy
already
the
was
ticket.
checked out.
Let's just go home. Just rest up.
Just exit here. You'll
But
get
I still would have had a
you'll
bad
get
night
it
of sleep because I
tomorrow.
would have wanted to fly out like early.
Yeah.
So then I would have only slept like 3
And
hours
you
or whatever.
probably wouldn't have
probably been
fallen
worse.
asleep. You would have been anxious the
Oh,
entire
I would have been.
time.
I would have been. And I would have been pissed. I did
Yeah.
tell someone at work today when I was like, I drove, and I was like, for two reasons. One, I'm a better driver than RJ, and two,
True facts.
because
I just get so sleepy.
if I was controlling the car and we didn't make it, I have no one to blame but myself. If we
Exactly.
didn't
You didn't
make
wanna
it
put that
and there
on
was
you.
an inkling in my body that was like RJ could have gone faster, I would have held it against him for
Oh,
at least a
the
For
week.
the
grudge.
rest of your
the
life.
Grudge Part 3.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? It's better for our marriage
Yeah.
if I go 90 down the highway.
You take the control in your hands.
Absolutely. Take the reins.
Jesus,
Jesus,
take the wheel.
Jesus,
I did
take
see
the
somebody
wheel.
goes like, why do people ask for Jesus to take the wheel? This man has never driven a car in his life.
Never.
It's 2000.
It's 2000. You're right. No, you're right.
Going like God.
Period.
It's 2000. Casey, as our I don't think Miranda's seen it yet. So I just want to get kind of like a first take on what you thought of Miss Merms.
Oh.
But
So,
general, remember.
General.
We
No, we
General.
No
cannot
spoilers.
spoilers.
We cannot spoil this movie.
do not tell me
Spoilers.
what happens in this damn film. Do you understand?
I have to
I
go in
can't.
blind.
I
You'll
can't
never
know what
believe.
happens.
I have to go
You'll
in
never believe.
colorblind.
she becomes a human from a mermaid. So spoiler free, we went to a basically sold out show. There was like 3 empty seats in the whole
Damn.
theater.
No.
She sold
missed-
out the place.
She sold out the place 2:30 in the afternoon on
Did it
Saturday.
give like Disney Springs AMC?
I guess so. I mean, it's giving Disney Springs the AMC dine-in section because we weren't in Alamo.
Oh, the premium
So-
experience.
Yeah, so we
Do you
got
get
we
food?
got our
Normally, or
Oh.
do you just get popcorn?
we are so it depends on the day. We always get a buttered popcorn, and I get my Diet Coke, and he usually gets some sort of alcoholic beverage. And that's the standard. That is no matter what movie we're seeing, we're getting popcorn. Although I think one time we were like full from lunch, so we just like I think we got a pretzel instead. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong, but we always get popcorn. We sometimes get the pretzel, and then if it's like a long movie, I'm like, we're getting food. I need something. I need a little snacky snack.
Keep the endurance up for the movie.
Yeah.
You get so
Jessica-
weak halfway through a film.
Yes. Jessica saw it at the El Capitan. Have y'all ever been to the El Capitan?
No, but I've been to the El
Yes!
Capitan.
Dumb. You
Oh.
haven't though, girl.
I haven't.
I
No,
have.
but I have.
Guess,
I have been to the El Capitan.
Guess the film I saw at El Capitan.
Okay, I'm trying to think of
also,
the era.
also a remake.
What year? What year?
It was 2016.
Oh,
Cinderella, right?
Well,
No, Beauty and the
maybe
Beast.
it
Beauty and
wasn't
the Beast.
2016.
Beauty and the Beast. Was it Beauty?
No.
Maleficent?
No, that was with me in Chicago.
She wasn't. It was a remake. Girl, we said the 3
2016.
remakes
Jungle
that
Book?
we know.
There's like 10 there's like 12
Jungle Book?
remakes. No, it was Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon.
Jessica said it. Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Drag.
I
And
remember.
Now banned in Florida. Anyway.
I love the
Anyway.
El Capitan because they have the organ player. Did you get to hear the organ player before the movie?
who made
Yes.
Miranda?
The organ player was not there for my showing of Pete's
Oh.
Dragon.
Guess
I
the
saw
movie that I went
Inside
to.
Out
That's a good one.
there.
That is a good
yeah.
one to see there.
And they had the organ player, and he was playing like Haunted Mansion. He was playing all kinds of stuff. It was great.
Wow.
I hear Elemental is getting great reviews.
Really?
Yes.
It doesn't.
No.
There's something about it for me.
That's
that
it. The trailers aren't trailering for me with
No.
Pixar
Yeah.
films lately. Like I'm
No.
not watching any of them and being like, "Wow, that looks like we're finally coming back." You know?
The only
Yeah.
trailer that has truly made me, as
Say it.
a woman in Christ, quiver, is the Barbie trailer. That is
Oh.
the
Say that.
only trailer that has made me go, cinema's back.
Yes.
So that trailer for me, and I hate to say this, that trailer for me was the Lion King remake. When they did shot for shot the Circle of Life, I lost my mind.
Before they did shot the movie.
Before they
Before they-
shot for shot the movie. Oh, no. So here's the plan. Casey is eventually going to tell us a brief overview of what she thought of Merms.
Oh yeah.
And then
Wait, first you have to guess what movie I saw at the El
Oh,
Capitan. This
Oh.
is
Give me a year.
2008.
Oh. Hannah Montana movie?
No, that would have been
Enchanted.
iconic. No, that was 07. How dare you,
Buddy.
you animal. 08.
Miranda?
Bolt.
No, I think Bolt's 05. Or maybe Bolt
Bolt's
was 08.
like
Oh, I used to be so good at years.
I used to be so good at the years.
we would
it is
not
a live
do
action.
any well
it is,
at
We would
Okay,
not
that
tell
was
Disney
check.
truth.
So I was going through
Oh, blank
animated.
check, yeah.
it's not animated. I'll tell you.
it's
You'll
not.
never get
No,
it.
no.
Not
she's got it.
animated. Mars needs no. That is.
Give me a hint.
It
I
stars
was
Dwayne-
I
it
was like
stars
betting
Dwayne
my
"The Rock"
life with
Johnson.
Joe. that
Oh, the
Mars
Tooth
Needs Moms
Fairy?
wasn't
No,
Disney.
it
And
is
it was.
Escape from Witch Mountain.
I never in my life.
Which is the only
No.
thing playing when I was visiting, and I was like, I want to see a movie.
I want to
there.
go to the movie.
Yeah.
I want to go to the film, and it was fine.
See a
Wow.
picture show.
I gotta see the talkies.
Okay,
Casey.
so the movie, I will just say my viewing experience was thwarted by the grown adults next to me cackling at everything.
Ugh.
I think they were like high. There's no other explanation
Yeah.
because it's like it wasn't even like ironic funny for most of it. Because we all had a good laugh whenever the scuttlebutt song happens.
Oh,
But
I
They-
have been
People are
avoiding
talking about, I
spoilers
know.
by that. Yeah. Every time it comes up, I'm like, scroll.
But they laughed at so much stuff that it was like, okay, guys, y'all shouldn't have had that edible or whatever you had. But
Miranda.
yeah,
Sorry.
Miranda.
You know me.
But it was fine. I think that Halle Bailey is like
A
beautiful
star.
and amazing and a
Yeah.
star. And like she sounds so much like Jodie Benson Ariel, like
Oh,
at the
wow.
beginning.
Breathy and
Like it feels so like you could close your eyes and like think you're listening to the cartoon.
Mm,
But I think that she was really good, and I mean Eric's cute.
yeah.
Yes,
He's
Eric is
cute. But yeah, so I mean, like, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, like, why even bother? Like, I think you gotta see it.
I've heard
Yeah.
that the Vanessa is a big slay. Like everyone on TikTok. has-
Vanessa
Yes.
Big Slay.
So-
Be Free Freelap said she's camp, so it's Be Free
Oh, she's
Freelap.
giving.
I've seen
Camp
fan
approved.
edits on Twitter of Vanessa. which is so funny because I think she's in the film for 4 minutes, so that's pretty
she's
iconic.
absolutely like blip blip. But
I have
she's
avoided most
takes up the
spoilers,
screen.
though I am on behind the scenes TikTok of The Little Mermaid, watching this poor Hallie sit on some
the
grown
people.
adults who are the sea turtles thing. I can't even.
They shouldn't have done VFX. They should have just done that and released it, and that is camp.
That is camp. I pay for a ticket to that.
I
No,
need to see that. I need
it's
to see that.
very
It's
funny.
so funny.
No, I am planning on seeing it. I have a friend's daughter's birthday party that I was asked to go to, and so I'm waiting to see it with a bunch of 8-year-olds, which is fine.
That should be how you see it, I think.
Yeah. Okay, and then, but preparing myself to see it, I like went through the list of remakes to like create my ranking, and I know we've talked about it, I think on Res Pod, but we just did like live action movies because we also counted Cruella, we counted Maleficent. We did not just count remakes, but I was looking at the list of remakes and I was like, I don't like any of them.
All of them, you know what the thing is? The frustrating thing is none of them are offensive. None of them are bad to where you can be like, this is objectively bad. They're all just fine. But
no, I would say Dumbo was bad. And we'll say
Dumbo was bad. Dumbo was
here. Okay. Real quick about Dumbo. Real quick about Pete's Dragon. Real quick about.
I like Pete's Dragon.
I love them. The Lion King. I cannot handle when harm comes to these animals that for some reason remind me of Winnie. Like, why does Dumbo remind me of Winnie? Why did Piper the bird in the Pixar short remind me of Winnie? Like, why are they reminding me of Winnie? No. When I look at the list and I say none of them are good, that is not talking about Cinderella, because Cinderella is a perfect masterpiece. Cinderella.
Cinderella. Cinnamon Rollella.
No, Cinderella with Lily James and Helena Bonham Carter and so many other icons.
Yes, Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett as the stepmother is perfection in casting.
Yes.
What's
his name from Game of Thrones?
The one guy from Game of Thrones with the this beautiful man.
Who's straight?
Oh yeah.
Edward Norton? No. No, that's a different person.
But anyway,
the thing is like most of the remakes are just like perfectly fine. And you know what? There are plenty of, as a child, plenty of movies that were perfectly fine that I ate up because I was a child. Mama, you couldn't have told me shit about Kangaroo Jack. I thought it was one of the funniest films that had ever been made. You couldn't tell me anything. If I watched that today, I would be like, great. And it was fine. It's fine. It's Daddy Daycare, you know. These are fine. They're not winning cinema. The problem is that, like, Pete's Dragon, I was like, this improves upon the original. Or, Pete's
Dragon was really good.
Pete's Dragon, the original, is not a perfect film. So, there are ways to improve it. Mermaid, again, we said this about Lion King. We said this about a lot of the ones that have been, like, the super popular ones. Like, why are you touching this? Because you are going to find it very hard to improve on something that is already objectively very simple, like, the simplicity, but the effectiveness of the way they have made those, especially the Renaissance era, those Disney films are so like efficient in the way they tell the story and do what they need to do. But like they could do Hunchback and fix Hunchback's problems. Yeah. Hunchback has problems. I will be the first one to tell you the Hunchback story has problems.
Casey.
How dare you? How dare you?
It's not a problem, Casey.
Like Hercules, like there are movies during the Renaissance. I just like, I'm like, why are you picking the one? I mean, I understand, right? It's the most recognizable. It's the ones that everybody wants to see, but it's just you are the one who's opening the door to that exact like comparison and being like, well, how does it live up to it? And it's like, not as well. I don't know what to
Rick-
tell you.
Obviously not as well. It's a perfect animated feature
Right.
film.
Right.
Richard Madden.
Richard Madden, that's his name.
Madden, yeah.
And the
Richard.
movie was perfect, and I should have known because of how big his cod piece was the entire movie. I was like, my God.
Yeah.
That being said, I will probably be seeing it this weekend. So
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I would have seen it this past weekend if I wasn't. The birthday party got moved. So
the birthday.
the birthday
The birthday.
party got moved. Yeah.
RJ, are you gonna see it? Because you're with
I
your
don't
brother,
know.
so I feel like
am, but
he
he
loves
might
movies.
want. Yes, but he would rather watch the Spider-Man movie.
a Spider-Verse.
yeah. That comes out this weekend?
Yes,
I think so.
Right.
that's correct.
We gotta use our movie passes, girl. What are we doing? Adam?
Gotta.
Girl, we are gonna offline about that. I'm coloring, by the way, while we're doing this podcast. If you are wondering why I keep looking down, I'm just doodling on a piece of paper.
Oh, I
so-
thought you were taking.
I thought he
notes.
was doing the budget. That's why he was like, we gotta.
Oh, that's
Oh.
why he's like, we gotta.
We're
cut it out.
itemizing movie pass in our budget. I'll be honest. No, it's fine.
It's funny
still-
because it's because Adam was fully like, I want to be in a movie gay awards gay, and then
and then
just
K-pop happened.
and then K-pop and K drama happened, and now he's like, sorry, what's a movie?
What's
What-
the movie?
yeah.
We all have our
Where are
like.
the subtitles?
Yeah. I have delved into a pool that I should not be delving into when I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Remember how I said I went to
God.
the bins the other day?
Oh no!
I've
we're
been to
back
the
in
bins so many times since.
Every
Dude,
time
You
Casey's
were the one
on
who was like,
B-Reel,
the
she's
bins
at
wasn't
the
even that
bins.
great.
Oh,
That's like me on my cruise. I had a terrible time on the cruise. I cannot wait to go again.
Oh my god, we got our our stateroom assignment finally yesterday. You guys, we are
You're gonna have to
So-
contextualize because I've never been on a cruise ship, so I don't know anything.
so there's a front of the ship, a middle of
Oh,
the ship, and the back
uh-huh.
of a ship.
Do you have a fake window?
No,
Magic window?
we have a veranda.
Miranda,
So
only
Miranda the
counts
Miranda on the
veranda.
veranda. It's
Miranda
the
on the
bit. Miranda
veranda.
must always be on a veranda. Miranda famously also gets motion sickness. They put us
On
Adam, the very back of the boat. The veranda faces back.
So you're
so you're
just
just watching-
seeing.
So I
where
am
the waves
seeing
go.
going the like I will see the waves going the opposite direction. Who cannot sit backwards on a train?
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't you one of those girlies who
I have
hate
to
sitting
sit- yes.
backwards?
I have to be facing where I'm going or where
Yes.
you're facing.
Yep.
She's
So
gonna be on Crush's roller coaster.
oh my god, not crushes. Yeah, so it is like really, really large. Like it looks almost double the size. So I'm like, oh, they probably think they're like, oh, put them there. That's great. They'll love it. Immediately, I was like, oh boy. So I'm gonna have to. We'll see.
You'll have
Can
two patches.
No, I'm not gonna do the
Plugged
patches.
in.
Maybe it'll
Plugged
be better
in.
because I'm on a sea and not
An
an
ocean.
open ocean.
Yeah.
Sure.
So who knows?
Um,
Who knows?
So you were
Yeah.
at the bins. You were
I've been
jumping
at
up
the-
and down in the bins. Just
I've been at the bins and I've been
Casey's own
like,
discovery zone.
dude,
Her
I've
own outfit.
I've become one of the, I'm
Are
starting
you
to
a
recognize
regular?
people.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh
I'm
no!
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not talking to anyone, but I
Not
recognize
yet.
them all.
You see faces, you know.
Yeah.
You know the girls.
And like, so I will say every time I've gone, I've found stuff. Although I went on
Well, yeah, of course you're finding
Sunday.
stuff.
Well, but
the
like,
bins
I went
aren't
on-
empty.
I know they're not empty, but sometimes they're just trash. And I went on Sunday.
Can I just see a haul? I just need to see a couple items that we are going through this.
Yeah,
this
like, are you
process
selling
for.
these
Let me-
on whatnot or?
I'm
Right.
selling them on eBay. Let me show you what just sold on eBay.
Damn, the hustle is real.
This is my bag of stuff that's listed on eBay.
I I hate that this girl has influenced me to get these fucking AirPod Pro Maxes. I'm so mad. Every time I see her now, I'm like, fuck, I want those so bad.
Do they come in different colors?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Casey,
What?
are you
Casey,
kidding me? Casey!
You're gonna sell that?
I just sold it for $20, Mama.
I would have given you
cost-
30.
Yeah,
Cost me $1. For
Winnie
anyone
can hear the
listening-
squeaking through my headphones and is like, what?
For anyone
Oh my
listening,
God.
I've got a giant furry pink bird hand puppet on my hand right now.
And it's huge.
I don't think you understand. First of all, it is incredibly lifelike. Like,
I
this looks
know.
like it's an
Also-
animatronic. You know what I mean? Like,
The idea of calling this lifelike Miranda, I now understand why you see Winnie in Dumbo, okay? You have no idea what lifelike is.
is it not live action? You know.
That
That
looks
is-
like somebody ripped that off one of the singing birds at the end of
Yes.
Splash Mountain today. because
Yes.
It's the last
Today.
day of operation.
Today. Yeah.
Mm.
Look at those
That's what you could have
lashes.
marketed it as, you know.
Look at those
Yeah.
beautiful lashes.
And like I got it because it looked silly and it was really light, so I knew it'd only be like less than $1. But like the cool thing about like the eBay app is that you can just take a picture of something and it'll find it on eBay for you.
Oh.
Like
That's
is
nice.
That AI has got me, girl.
That AA mama. You know what? Next week, AI is running this show.
Have you seen what AI is doing with Photoshop?
Yes.
Yes.
Adam
Oh
and I were
my
just talking about
god.
But then have you seen the ones today that were going around Twitter where people have been taking like famous like paintings and being like, what if the canvas was even bigger? Which is like not the
No.
purpose of art. So they like
No.
took Starry Night and then they were like, but this is what it really looked like. And I was like, no,
Oh,
it didn't
no.
No,
really
it
look
didn't
like
because it's
that
not a
because it's
photo.
painting.
Idiot.
Somebody
not a
did Mona Lisa, and so she's in this massive vista, and it's like,
With her 12 sisters.
it's so stupid. They took the one. Do you know the one? I don't remember what it's called.
I played Animal Crossing. I know what it is.
Yeah.
The one of the people in the diner.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nighthawks. That's what it's
Yes.
called. Nighthawks. And the purpose of Nighthawks, because I did take an art history class in college. The
So
purpose of-
did I.
I
I hated
literally
it.
wrote a paper about Fragonard's The Swing. Anyway, Nighthawks is like about it's like a modernist, like we're living in this city and yet we're also isolated because like everybody's very apart from each other. Everybody's like a solo in the like diner, da da da. It's like supposed to be like, look how close we all are allegedly because we're in this urbanist environment and yet like no one is you're not connecting. They literally expanded this thing, and there's like the rest of the diner is filled with AI people. And I was like, it actually defeats the purpose of the painting by being like, but look over here, all these people are having a birthday party.
So stupid.
That's all.
I got an email today that Yelp was like, AI generated reviews is a complete violation of the Yelp community guidelines.
Oh.
And once we find out, you will be reported and removed. I
How are
was
they
like,
going to find out?
I don't know.
Huh.
It's like, oh, damn.
Strange.
I also got a Freddy Krueger sweater, and I've had multiple people interested in it, and I finally gave it to someone for $50. I mean, I paid like $1 for it, so
Wow.
An actual Freddy Krueger sweater, or just like it kind of looked like it?
well, it's a Mondo Nightmare on Elm Street like official sweater, and it was like framed after like apparently in the first movie
Bondo
he-
the condo.
he doesn't have stripes on his sleeves, so that's what this one was framed after, so it's more rare. I looked it all
Ah.
up, so
You sold it for how much?
$50.
$50.
And you bought it for one?
$1.
How much is shipping?
They
Wait, on
paid,
eBay they pay shipping.
They paid $10.
Wow. And it's not even Halloween. Imagine if you'd put it on the market, October
Imagine.
1st.
I ain't waiting until
Imagine.
October 1st.
I I need that $50. I gotta
I
get
need that $50. I gotta get
I-
paid.
I gotta get that chicken strip sandwich, baby.
RJ, I was going through
Yeah,
our
my
closet.
$50.
I've been purging things while RJ.
Adam has been
So
secretly
smart.
because you
purging.
you gotta. The amount of cookbooks, I'm like shucking 'em.
Adam.
I'm just kidding.
Adam.
I'm not touching
Adam.
cookbooks. I did get rid of the Mickey phone.
You
Did you sell it?
You should have sold it, Adam.
No, it's
You
going to a good
threw it
home.
away?
No, I donated
Oh.
it.
Adam, get some money
Jesus.
for that.
Yeah.
No, I don't need any money from it. It was given to
It
me
was-
by.
A ghost.
Anyway,
Was it like a vase present?
A vase present.
it was given. No. Anyway,
Oh, I got
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Never
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
I got it, I got
We're
it.
all here now.
I got it. We got it.
I've
good.
been going through things, and RJ, do you remember I bought for Halloween this past year? I bought that unicorn.
The unicorn onesie, yeah.
I'm gonna wear it for our last episode of Fantasy Boys because it's a fantasy. I'm gonna feel the fantasy, and I'm gonna be a unicorn,
Sure.
and then I'm
Feel
gonna
that
donate
fantasy.
it because I don't want it anymore in our house.
Those show up in the bins a lot. Those little onesies.
Oh
Like
yeah,
just Halloween stuff.
Mhm.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Miranda,
Hi.
any news from Iowa you want to share? No,
You mean like tonight specifically? Well,
no, just in general. Feel like I don't really ask about chives.
Chives
Where-
is
Where were you at?
Really?
there's a
Where
thunder.
were you at this? Where were you at this weekend? Where you were sending us all those pictures?
When was I
some-
sending you pictures?
Just like your finds. You were showing like.
Oh, it was Celebration on Friday and Saturday, which is like our Asian festival. So here's the thing about I was talking about to my coworker today about the festivals in Des Moines because I don't mind going and like paying for food, obviously at booths because it's especially this one
Yeah,
it was
it's
free
like a food-
admission.
Yeah.
You can't go and try multiple things. It's not like an Epcot festival situation. Like you are getting like a full plate of like a fried rice dinner.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to support multiple things, especially when they do like the Cambodian section is right here. The Chinese section is here. Like I would like to try something from a booth in each area, but I physically am unable to do that.
It was your anniversary this past weekend?
It was.
Happy anniversary.
Happy
Thank
anniversary.
you. Thank you.
I just want
Uh,
this to be very clear that I asked you the day of.
You did.
I then wished both you and Jace happy anniversary.
You did.
And I'm now doing it live on the pod. So when I nearly miss your birthday later in November this year, I just want this moment right here to be
Ah,
remembered.
yes.
Let's just remember this moment.
Birthday
In this moment.
anniversary.
Oh my gosh, I
love
was at a
you.
pool. We were at the pool on Sunday, and there was this group, this gaggle of gays, and they had the best mix of music. It was like Hannah Montana, well, Miley in her Hannah era. We had like Jody Messina. We had like old school country
Wow.
women. Oh my god, it was so fun.
Do you
Sorry.
have a little Winona Judd? A little
No, it
no
was
chicks? Did you have chicks?
no chicks, but it was but like I don't
No
know.
goodbye,
Jody
Earl.
Messina was really big during my youth.
What's
so
Jody's song?
she sings
Sing it for us, Casey.
Sing it for us,
she
Casey.
sings a lot, but she's like I'm all right. I got
Yes,
it's a beautiful
yes.
day, not a cloud inside, but I can
Yeah, I'm feeling
all
alright. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Any Gretchen Wilson? Any
Oh.
I'm a redneck
Redneck
woman.
woman,
I ain't no high class
brown. I'm just a product of my
And
mind.
I
say, hey, y'all, and
yeehaw.
Okay. No, but oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
And just like
That's-
Miranda, she keeps her Christmas lights on her front porch.
Oh,
year
yeah.
Um,
No, but the Christmas decor in my guest bathroom is 100% still up.
Has anyone
So-
stayed since we stayed?
No,
had
that is
people
why
over?
my Christmas decor is still up in my guest bedroom or bathroom.
Well, it's perfect.
Bathroom.
for Christmas in July. It's already coming up.
There you
so-
go. I'm just ahead of the game.
Right.
really.
And you had everything out for 6 months to Halloween. What was it called?
Oh yeah.
Halfway to Halloween.
Halfway to Halloween.
Halfway to Halloween.
Six, the famous holiday.
famous
6 months to Halloween.
Holiday.
Um,
Yeah.
but going back to your anniversary, I want to hear this story.
Okay. So I get on Facebook today. It was our, if anybody was wondering, it was our 7-year anniversary.
Which is what? What's 7?
I don't
Leather.
know. Is it leather?
Leather.
Leather.
That's why you got
I
him a
made that
leather
up.
jock.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's why we're
The-
going
the-
to
the
Florence and I'll
swing.
get a leather purse. Anyway, so it was our 7-year anniversary. We didn't really do anything. We also went to the pool and got dinner, like whatever, casual.
It's copper.
Kappa.
Oh, get a penny.
Yeah.
Get a dog.
And a copper. Yes. But I got a Facebook memory today of somebody, a friend of mine, who took a photo of me at my wedding, and it was me in my wedding dress, but I was wearing a Genie mask.
Was that
Did you
thunder?
hear that?
Was that
It's
thunder?
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Aw.
I can't believe
Poor-
Miranda's internet is still functioning
I
after that
know.
thunderclap.
I
My
can't believe
God.
Miranda's pants are dry.
I don't know if they are.
That was so loud.
That shook my home.
Yeah.
Oh.
Poor Whitney.
That shook little Winnie's insides.
Where was
Poor-
she? She was like,
When I feel so bad, like in here, like I don't have like any fans on or TVs on. She is shaking so hard. Oh, poor thing. Anyway, so
You
When
would never
I-
you could never convince me that Winnie at one point has an ancestor that was a wolf. I refuse.
Adam, I literally said that this weekend.
There's no
I am
way.
not kidding. I was talking to Jace and I go, there is no way that Winnie is part wolf at all.
No
That's
way.
so funny that I'm literally said that to Jace. That was so scary, Winnie. Oh my God. I'm gonna because I was so taken aback with having both my headphones in. Sorry. Okay. So when I was a freshman in college, for some reason, I decided it would be fun to go through our little costume closet at home.
I can hear her panting.
She's having a panic attack. It's
Winnie
fine.
has taken over the show.
That's why she's been in my lap, and that's why I've been going on silent every now and then to be like, la, 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 la. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to bring back to college a Genie costume. I don't know why, but my mom always had a bunch of costumes for Halloween and parties and whatever. And when I was a freshman, I would put on this Genie costume and I would go rollerblading through my dorm, sober, because that is literally sober.
Were you in Regis?
I was.
That's
That's-
how me and my friends acted my freshman year.
Yeah. So it was very much that energy. But I kept it along. And then I don't know if it was, I think it was my junior year into my senior year, it would then be my drinking persona at theater parties.
This is very real.
This was very. And
So at a certain point of the party, Miranda would leave. And the Genie.
I'm so worried that people are not really they're thinking this is kind of a joke. Literally, it would be like, bye, bye, I'm leaving.
Bye.
And the Genie would come back. The Genie did not speak.
Did not
in-
speak.
I mean, a 10 out for animation, honestly.
The Genie would put the beverage underneath the Genie mask and drink.
I have seen phantasmic actors do less acting than Miranda.
One time,
Double.
as a senior, one of the freshmen at the party, I do not condone underage drinking, one of the freshmen at the party tried to lift up my mask.
I remember this.
And the
Was
genie,
was it-
This
genie,
was at our place.
KM?
This was
Was
at
it
our
it was,
place.
KM?
it was absolutely, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was at our place.
But it was
at
at
our
your place. This
Yeah.
freshman tried to lift up the genie mask to uncover the genie's
True identity.
true identity.
We trespassed him. He's not allowed in the park
the
anymore.
genie
Yeah.
slapped this freshman
It's true.
across the face.
Mhm.
I think I still have the picture somewhere of you just on the back patio seat.
There is one. It is me sitting on the stairs with my
Yes.
legs crossed, and I am
Yes.
holding a Bud Light. Like it's just like me chilling, and
No, the
It wa-
genie.
the genie came at least like 5 or 6 times. Like it was always a bit.
Yeah.
At
Cut
least,
to-
least is really doing a lot of
Cut to-
heavy lifting there.
Cut to my wedding. This was
Cut to
4
the most-
years.
Cut to the most important day in Miranda.
This
Yeah.
was 4 years after I graduated college.
Mhm.
Nope, 3 years after I graduated college. And all of a sudden, almost halfway through the reception, the music changes. And a whole new world comes on.
And Miranda loves surprises. Like she can't wait for a surprise.
Big surprise face.
Big surprise
Lover.
lover.
Doesn't plan a day in her life.
Never, but
Unplanned
Don't play
the
the
magic.
All of a sudden, the genie appears. Now I'm looking around and being like,
that's not me.
"Is
Who-
that
who
that's
was your
not
first-
me?"
Who was your first guess? Was it me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was someone from
Ooh,
college
college. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
who like would return the bit. Like,
Yes.
but no, it was my mother dressed as the genie. Not, and I guarantee this woman had no idea what this genie costume meant to me and to like literally all of my friends that were there.
Oh my god.
And I was like, first of all, if I knew this was the plan, I would have gone and put the genie costume on
Oh yeah.
myself.
You would have been like, "Bye, thanks for coming."
Bye,
to
thank
my
you for coming to the wedding.
Yeah. We're leaving. Clank, clank, clank with the tin cans behind the car.
And like it would have been like it would have been a second dress reveal moment. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This
The
genie-
reception outfit. Yeah.
absolutely.
Some people bustle their dress. Some people change into a genie costume. You know,
Yeah,
you do what you
like
gotta do.
it's just what happens. But my mom comes out and I did not drink on my wedding day.
Mhm.
Neither did Adam. We were both sober queens.
Yeah. Mine was for health purposes.
I tore that mask off of my mother, who like thought she was being my mom. And I'm gonna leave it
And
at
whatever that means.
Whatever
We'll
that
leave
it at that.
means.
And I took that and I go, I'm like, what? First of all, you're playing a whole new world. Like, that's not even the right song.
No.
But yes, so then I ended up wearing the genie mask and being the genie for a moment in time. And it was something. But it really made me upset.
This is the equivalent. I've never told you this. When my sister Leslie got married to her husband Ryan in 2007, 2008, around there, I was the and groomsman. Okay. And we were at the reception, and my sister is very introverted. Like
Mhm.
I love my sister, but like not very outgoing. Like very keeps to herself. It was a very pleasant wedding. The middle of the reception, a man, a stranger, let's call him a stranger. A stranger walks in to the reception wearing a full banana costume. Ryan's mother had bought a bananagram to come deliver a singing telegram at my sister Leslie's
What?
reception on her wedding day.
Is it a thing that this mom did? Like, is that like, is
She
she
thought it
known
was
for sending
fun.
bananagrams?
No, just like a fun. It's just a thing you do when you're like, how can I get the focus back on me, even if tangentially.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, what a lost art. Ugh.
Bananagram. Honestly,
Bananagrams.
what the only singing telegram I would accept is the singing telegram from Clue.
From Clue.
That gets shot in the movie. That's the only singing telegram I would ever accept. So it's very funny that it's happened to me at 2 different weddings that I've been to where something has gone, I would say, off the rails.
Well, weren't you
Just a
also at
moment.
another one where they brought in a surprise drag queen? So 3 weddings.
Yes, that one was. Yes, that is yes.
Welcome,
one,
but
though-
also needs to be vetted. Like,
You gotta
Yes.
vet.
You
and
have
you
to
gotta
vet.
tell the queen, if you're gonna have a surprise drag queen, you gotta tell the queen the guest list, the clientele,
Yes.
the
The vibe, really.
what's going on here. Because maybe open marriage jokes aren't like the best joke style to go through when grandma's right there.
Yes.
oh, grandma.
Oh, no.
But God bless. I mean, the older folks were just like, this isn't for me, and proceeded to just like walk away, and it was fine. Miranda's wedding is one of the many weddings I've been to in my life where there were complaints about the DJ.
Yes.
And I just feel like if you are a person who Beefree and Freelak are married, right? You guys are married?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you like your DJ? I'm curious how many people in their lives actually had a good DJ experience, because I feel like the majority of weddings I've been to, they've been like, I'm annoyed with my DJ because they're not playing the set list I want.
That's the thing. I'm like, if you were given a set list,
Right.
if you were given so many songs that are like, play these songs, and you don't even touch it, what are you doing?
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Friend of the show, Ari, at her wedding, and she's
Oh.
talked about it before. Like, she's like, we gave the DJ a list,
Hmm?
and they were like, well, it's really my job to keep the vibe of
Yeah,
the whole atmosphere going.
No, it's
So
not.
I'm gonna take this as a
They
suggestion,
think they're
but I'm gonna
artists.
Yeah.
craft.
You are a wedding DJ. I don't
Like,
know what to
unless
tell
you hire, like, we have a specific DJ that we will hire for events, and we love her because she does take the vibe of the crowd, and she'll play like 45-second clips of a song or longer if the crowd is into it, and then she like bounces out. Like, that
Yeah.
is, she is like a professional,
You never play a full song.
popular DJ
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Des Moines, like a famous DJ in Des Moines. Like, that is acceptable. When you are hiring a company who is sending out a 22-year-old,
Yes.
With an iPod?
With an
which
iPod
I should
shuffle.
have been able to do. Like, I literally gave them an entire playlist.
Yeah.
Well,
the
the
problem
thing
is
too-
if you are, I just feel like if it is a wedding where they had no expectations, they were just like, we just want a DJ, and then you do whatever you want to do, then go crazy. Feel the vibe
Yeah.
of the room, play whatever you want. If it's a wedding where the people paying you, the people giving you your money,
Asked exactly
have given
what-
you specific instructions, and you're not even going to attempt some of them, it's a little wild.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing with
Yeah.
Ari's, the DJ was like, well, this music is just really hard to vibe with, because Ari was like, these are
Ari's
my K-pop
K-pop.
songs, and Michael was like, these are my
Death
Green
Cab
Day
for
songs.
Cutie. Yeah.
Yes. And he
Just
was like, it's just
vibes.
hard to vibe. And it's like, no one cares.
No.
All of
Like-
my friends and family love this music.
Yeah.
Play my music.
It's
And
actually,
so
we're not
none
here
of
to
us
celebrate
danced.
your artistry. I
Yes.
promise you, sir.
None of us danced at any dance music that he would like throw in, or like whatever top 40 party rock is in the house tonight, whatever.
Yeah.
But as soon as they played like one of their songs, everyone rushed in. And
Just to
because we
prove a
were just
point.
like, yeah, dude, my guy.
But also, those
my
were
man.
the songs that like the bride and groom were excited about. Play
It's
the ones that
Yeah.
that put the smile on their face.
Yeah.
I don't care about the +1 in the corner who's not having a good time anyway.
no.
They shouldn't even be here. I gave them an invite out of obligation.
I saw a TikTok the other day, and they were like, "This is for everyone who RSVP'd no to coming to my wedding." Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, what do you want? Money? I can't give you that. But
That's funny.
yeah, it was good.
Well,
Well,
We ready?
let's get into it, girl.
I'm gonna go first.
let's get into
Oh.
it. Let's gore orf.
Wait, are we
Me-
gonna do? Oh wait, does Adam know how to do the thing?
I think
Which
RJ's gonna
thing?
edit it.
The ad
thing?
break.
Oh,
ad.
I can do
Oh.
it right now. I can do it right now. I'm on the Twitch side. We're gonna
I
take
can
a
do.
quick-
We're gonna take a quick break, and
Do you see the button
baby, I'm looking around. I'm looking for the button. I'm
on the
gifting
right?
a
Do you see the?
sub. I'm stream chat. I'm
Keep looking. You're almost there.
get ad free. Gift to sub.
No, on the right. On the right. girl.
Community. I'm on the right.
Speaking of my mother, she just texted me.
She said, "Are you talking
it-
about me?"
She
I'm
says,
watching the
"Oh,
chat.
how is
My
Winnie?"
ears are burning.
My ears are burning.
Chat settings, chat highlight settings, mod view. Turn on shield mode. Group chat points.
Are we still
Are
doing
you
this?
sure on the left or on the right? We're on the
Do
right.
we
girl.
need an ad?
At
RJ,
this point,
I'm sharing the screen. We're getting a real inside look on what's
Oh,
going on.
my
here.
real
God.
inside baseball.
Adam. Oh, you're not on the right. You're not on the right view. So get it out. You're making it look. It's
Whoa,
making
ah!
a portal.
This is
I'll do
something
it, I'll do it.
else.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, it's time to go.
You and me
orf.
both, Maisie Moo.
Okay, what's the ad? What's the ad that's playing
Let's see.
for you
Oh.
girlies?
What's your
Um,
targeted ad?
What's your targeted ad?
Wait, I don't have an. Oh, never mind.
What's going? Who?
I
Oh, I
don't
don't-
know.
Miranda's
I
is
don't-
Hy-Vee.
No, I don't know
Oh,
what this is.
here
People
she
are like
comes.
people are like running in the rain. Somebody's singing.
Oh, Freelike got a
Freelike's got
Nintendo,
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch.
Okay.
I
Okay.
started to get one, then it went away.
What is this? I have no idea what this is. Oh,
I hope it's a. Is it
It's
a
a s-
political ad?
nope. It's Citizen Watches.
Oh,
Oh, the
a
time.
famous,
Wow.
famous. Didn't they used to be a Disney sponsor?
Yeah, they are. They are the official
Timepiece of
timepiece
America.
of Disney. Wow.
Is
Yeah,
that
I didn't get
over
an
yet?
ad. Maybe because I'm a.
I got
admin?
another Cleveland ad. Oh, and a Sonic ad. Wow.
Wow.
RJ, you didn't talk about Miss Wada.
Miss Whataburger. I'll do it as my go off.
Did everybody do the? Did
I'll be
everybody do the
I'll
challenge?
happily go off.
What challenge?
You did it first, Miranda. The
Oh, the bracket, the
The
fast food
bracket.
bracket.
Fast food
Vase-
bracket.
Casey's the
Oh,
only one
yeah.
who did it.
Vase has not done it.
Oh, I forgot to.
I wish they were all the
Yeah.
same. I don't like how
Yeah, you get like a mix.
you get different ones.
Okay,
Like,
it's time to go orf. Adam, you said you wanted to go first.
I'm going.
Okay, Adam, it's time to go orf. Your time starts now.
I am completely over people being very disingenuous in engaging with Little Mermaid content because if you walked away from that fucking movie and you thought the point of the movie was that women should give up their voice, you actually didn't watch the fucking movie. That is the lesson that she learns. That's her story. Are you just willingly not engaging with things? Also, to the same point, why did we, which I didn't know about until like a couple days ago, I didn't know that they took out my favorite part of Poor Unfortunate Souls, which is when she does the body language part, not specifically just that line, but the whole section where she's like, you have your looks, your pretty face, men really only, a lot of men are like a lot of blabber, they think who else is a bore. Okay, all that bit. They took it, just gone. And I feel like, I swear to God, somebody's gonna be like, you're a conservative. I feel like the villain character is saying this information. The person that is the antagonist of the film is trying to it is a Faustian tale of one giving up something to receive something in return, much to her detriment. And that is how she like coerces her and that is why it is so important that she gives up her voice, and then she has to learn that she actually needs her voice, and it's important to have her voice. You are genuinely like, why? We're just changing things to just be like, I don't understand. That being said, Melissa McCarthy is so funny in that number. I've listened to it like a few times now, and I have genuinely laughed out loud at her voice performance because it is so over the top. It's so good. I need this level of voice performance and everything. Please give me more. But keep in the bits that are the like main point of the number. Thank you so much.
Wow.
I have not listened.
It's
Yeah, I haven't listened to
I'm avoiding.
there is a line delivery where I was like, bah! It was great. It was great. I listened to all three in a row. I listened to Pat Carroll, I listened to Sherry Renee Scott, and then I listened to
Amazing.
yeah. That's how I feel
When are y'all seeing
this weekend.
Sunday?
Yeah, Adam's gonna. You should watch it with someone. See if any of your coworkers would watch it with you, Adam.
His face.
Ugh.
I would drive to Chicago, but Jace has a half marathon on Saturday that I have to be supportive of.
You can support him from here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just call him on the
Hire
route.
a bananagram.
How's it go? Yeah.
Hire a banana grip.
Send Rocky in a genie costume.
Yeah.
Yes, that is probably honestly what she would do.
All right, who's next?
I can
I'll go.
Okay,
RJ got there first.
Fight.
RJ, this is your time to go orf.
Thank you. This is a happy go off, a positive go off.
Ew.
To a shout out go off to the Austin office because if you follow the group chat and the Food Rucks Instagram, you'll see that they gave me a drive-through order over a Whataburger. The experience was very great. I did a mobile order, and it's really easy to just customize everything on your mobile order in a snap. So I went over there, picked it up. Just the idea of putting chicken strips in a sandwich. My God. Like ingenuity in food really peaked there. And what was fun was that today at work, my coworkers and I had like a full half-hour conversation about like just fast food in general. So it really brings people together. It really unites us all as a community, and I think we should support that. What did they say at work today that I haven't tried? The buffalo sauce for your chicken nuggets. I've never tried the buffalo sauce at McDonald's before. We talked about our favorite sauces, and to this day, our friend Mary Ellen, one of her greatest contributions to my life was teaching me how to
Honey.
dip my chicken nuggets in honey and
Honey, pure honey, not honey mustard, pure
not
honey.
honey mustard,
Honey.
pure honey.
It's so
And
good.
Honestly, it's the
RJ,
best.
go get your bag.
The bag.
The bag.
And while
What
RJ's
bag?
gone, I will Miranda. And while RJ's gone, I will transition us into a topic of a listener requested topic from our Austin contingent because this reminds me of RJ talking about putting chicken tenders on a sandwich reminds me of Miss Perkins. Now, Miss Perkins had what I used to consider one of the greatest sandwiches I'd ever eaten in my life. And it was the chicken tender melt. It was just chicken. It was chicken tenders and pepper jack cheese. Really, honestly, that was all it was. It was great. I loved it. We would go there after church on Sundays. I would get it all the time. I loved. In Florida, one time, there was a Perkins at Crossroads, and RJ and I went there with friends, and I was like, oh, I love their pie. They have great pie. They have like
They
a salted,
they have
Great
such
pie.
great pie.
great pie. So I was like, I want a pie, but I'm also a little peckish, so I think I'll get the sandwich and maybe just take the leftovers home. And the sandwich came out, and they cut it in two so you can see into the chicken. And RJ said the chicken looks a little pink, and I said, no, of course not. The chicken's fine, tastes fine. Mama, who was awake 2 hours later, just living on the toilet. The worst, truly the worst, like 16 hours of my life. I could not believe
And
Perkins
it
did me dirty
fully
like that.
ruined Perkins for Adam.
I've never been
back.
Never been back. And I
And when-
loved that chicken tender sandwich.
When in Florida, my mom would always ask for Perkins every time she'd visit. Okay, here's the infamous bag. The group chat. Let me turn off my blur. It's in a Wendy's bag
Love the Wendy's bag.
that houses the KFC bag that holds.
Oh God.
I would
Double
say
bag.
probably like 3-4 pounds.
Miranda, you didn't
worth.
watch this?
When did I watch this?
It
It's
was
all
in
the
the group
sauces.
chat.
Oh, yes, that's right. I didn't see the bag in the bag.
In the bag, in
I
the bag, in the bag, in the
I
bag.
am
in the
not
bag.
kidding. When you dumped out this bag on the group chat, I audibly gasped. I was having dinner and I audibly gasped on the patio and people were looking at me and I was like, Jace, you have
It's like a cement mixer of sauces.
Awful. Crazy.
Well,
I-
and the best part was that she has ranch in there. And I don't think that ranch, I mean, I guess you can buy ranch and it's not refrigerated yet, but I don't trust it, Mama.
That's
I
like
need
it's
that.
like the creamer, like the little coffee mate creamers. Like I don't trust
So
it,
many
but
ranches
it's
in
not.
there. KFC ranch versus
Oh.
Wendy's ranch.
Louis Pasteur did the thing. Um,
Wow.
what are so I was brought up Perkins. What are our favorite chain breakfast locales?
Oh, yes. The request was, were we an IHOP family or a Denny's family?
I have already been at IHOP once in this trip, so we are an IHOP family. Although growing up, or in high school, the Denny's was where we would go after shows.
That's the
We called it
Yes.
the Jenny's because that's where all the drag queens would go after.
Wow. We were an IHOP family, but in high school, me and my friends would go to Denny's, but we'd go at like 11 a.m. We weren't going after anything. Chili's was our after event spot, but we would go to Denny's just for a reasonable lunch, a sensible lunch
Light
at Denny's.
lunch, a sensible
But
lunch.
my mom always took us to IHOP.
we were
IHOP.
Perkins.
IHOP,
I don't
IHOP.
think we had IHOP until I was older. But we would always go to Perkins.
Perkins was a Midwest girly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fully
Midwest
growing up,
Great Plains. Yep.
I mean, it was McDonald's hotcakes and sausage.
Yeah.
Big breakfast.
The big
All
breakfast.
the
My sister
time.
always got the big breakfast.
After
Yeah.
church, before Perkins, we would go to this local diner that was down the street from our church called Tom's Diner. And then one time, I I think my nephew, who was like a baby at the time, who was in the high chair, he was like looking up, and we were like, haha, what's he looking at? And we looked up at the drop ceiling, and Mama, it was black. And not black because it was black. It was black because it had just never been cleaned. It was just grease and grime. And it's a diner. Like, that is the American way. And I'll say that. But my mom freaked out, and that's why we started going to Perkins. And then Bob Evans was a big one, too. But I never liked Bob Evans.
Never did Bob Evans.
Never had a Bob Evans moment.
The other thing I want to say is that we would do IHOP for Black Friday.
Oh.
We would go shopping and then we'd go to IHOP.
We did this
which was great.
once. I did this
Yes.
once in college with
Mhm.
you.
And locally, if we went to like a chain, like IHOP or Denny's, we always went to IHOP. But if we were on vacation, we went to Denny's. And I don't know what the distinction was. But something about being on vacation, you really want those moons over my hammy.
Change it up. Oh my gosh, my friend Lacey would always get the moons over my hammy, and she got it just so she could say moons over my hammy.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever been to a Denny's.
So
Well.
Denny's one time. So Denny's is famously open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I think it
Except
was
for
like
one day, right?
no. So like a couple of like 2017, I think they were like we're gonna close for Christmas or whatever. Or
Yeah.
maybe it was Thanksgiving, and there were like 500 Denny's in America. I don't know how many Denny's, but like 70% of the Denny's had to rekey their building because they didn't even
They
know where the
never
keys
They
closed
didn't.
it.
Yeah, they didn't have
Oh.
keys to
Yep.
lock it.
Yep. So
Yikes.
that's the fun fact. There you go, Austin contingent. That is the answer to your question. Write us at
Oh,
do you
Yes,
find
did
us
you
on
read
DM us on Insta.
there's a Denny's
Comment
2
comment
miles
down
away
below.
in Chives. Just down
Oh.
the street, literally on the same street I'm on.
I
Right
imagine
next
it
to
would be
me.
in.
Oh, it's inside the Love's truck stop.
Oh,
The one right off
Oh.
35.
I imagine that experience would be just as good as me and Joe's Cece's experience. So why don't you go and
Mm.
Where'd you
report
go
back?
for the
I have-
Report back.
I've
The
never
Loves.
known that. Wow.
Casey, it is your turn to
Loves.
go. Casey, this is your time to
Loves.
go, Orf. And
Go
your time.
Orf.
Don't make it happy. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Never.
Time
Never.
to start.
Drag
Go-
the girls.
Go now.
Okay, you cheapskates. I am being sensible and giving you an offer you can't refuse. I watched The Godfather this weekend and fell asleep during the end, but I got an offer you can't refuse. If I'm sending you an offer on Poshmark or eBay, do not slap me in the face and ask for it 75% off from the regular price. Mama, this is the offer you're getting, and I understand coming back $5, maybe $10 less. But when I offered you 55, do not give me an offer back of 25. I'd rather throw this in the garbage than give it to you for $25, mama, because that's a slap in the face. That's rude. People that play with offers and on Poshmark too, they're like, will you take $5? You have it listed for 70. Like, why are you wasting both of our times, mama? So just stop being cheap. If you don't want it for the price it is, then go somewhere else.
Wow, say that.
Somewhere.
say
Get your
that.
pink puppet somewhere else.
Hey, and that person paid full price because I did offer it to the couple watchers at $17.95. So you know what? They're lost.
They're lost.
Someone else is going to be
Yeah.
taking that home.
Also, that's not haggling. Like
No.
you're supposed to
It's
be in the
good
same.
faith. You're supposed to do it in good
Yes.
faith.
Yeah, like who's looking at that and going, "Oh yeah, 25. I guess that'll."
Also, it's not like you're doing an auction where you're like, bids will start at 5 and we'll go up from there. Like,
Yeah.
come on. What are
This
we
is
doing?
buy it now.
What are we
So,
doing?
I know
Very
you're
silly.
desperate. I know you want this.
Yeah.
I know you want,
Want
it.
this?
Miranda, as our local professional haggler, what's your take on the topic?
I am a haggler. I really am, but I'm an in-person haggler. Like, there's just something about doing the work. Online, you're not doing the work to haggle. You're just pressing a button. You're just being annoying. You're
And
offering
plus, I
me
can't
$40
see your
on my
face.
$80 Vera Bradley bag I have on Poshmark. Like, which is what happened 3 hours ago. And I'm like, I am not even going to like deny this. I'm just going to ignore it because how freaking rude. Don't be stupid. It's like a $200 bag, but whatever. Yeah, it's they're fools.
Fools and
Fools.
clowns.
Fools.
Clowns.
Flops.
And and I also have been struggling with, so I made a spreadsheet to track my expenses and also my profits and stuff like that, so that I know.
But not for taxes. Not for taxes.
Well, no, this is also for taxes. But the funny thing is I never did this for my business that I had for 8 years. I was always April 10th, like looking for all my receipts.
Get
but
the shoebox out.
yes, get the Ziploc baggie that says food or non-food. And then, but I'm doing it for this. But where was I going with this? I was going.
Just wanted to
somewhere
show
this-
off that
and-
she's using Microsoft Excel.
Oh my
Congratulations.
God. Well, and the funny thing is I get and Joe was like, "Oh, let me look at it." So I sent it to him, and he like streamlined it and made it like 20 times better. So shout out to Joe for fixing I had 5 sheets. He
He's a
goes, "Why
real
do you have?"
one.
He goes, "Why do you have 5 sheets?" I was like, "I don't know. It just made sense in my head." But he fixed it all for me. And all of that to say, I had a reason for this, but it's just flown out of my head.
It's just to show off that she
It's-
knows how to use Excel.
Yep,
Wow,
it's
wow,
Plugging in
that's-
those formulas.
Man,
Plug it in.
I did a equal
AVG.
sum.
Yeah,
equals sum of C12
Yes.
plus B12. Yep, I
C-
did it.
C column.
B12.
Absolutely.
Do I have to
Yes.
Google every single one of those
Functions?
little functions? Absolutely. 'Cause I don't know none of that.
Oh, great. Well, that's wonderful, Casey. We're so
Thank you.
thrilled
I'm
for
so
you.
sorry. I thought I had something better to say about that, but
She's not there.
she's not there. She's
That's
gone.
fine. She sold it on Poshmark. Anyway,
I think it went with that puppet.
Squeak, squeak. Miranda, it's up to you. Bring us home.
Bring
Time
us
to go
home.
orf.
Girls, if you think that you should watch anything different than what you're used to, go out of your box. Be like, go out of your comfort zone. Try something new. Try something exciting. Don't fucking do it. Stay in your lane. Rewatch Friends for the 47th time. Do not watch any other genre than what you are used to. Because you know what you're going to do? You're going to go on to Max, formerly HBO Max, and you're going to watch something because it's Mary-Kate and Ashley's little sister, Lizzie. Oh my God, we stan. Mother, let's watch her. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you know what
crime one?
You know what happens when you get to the finale of the miniseries about the woman who murdered her neighbor. They're going to show it. They're going to show her take that axe and whack her right in the face. You're going to see that axe in that woman's face. You're going to be watching this at 11:20 p.m. and spiraling. You're going to be yelling up at your husband who is fast asleep. And you're going to be texting him, I am unwell. Why am I doing this? To no response. Because he's sleeping. You're going to text two of your friends in a group chat and be like, why the fuck did I do this? And they're not going to respond because they're sleeping. So you're up all night trying to get this image out of your head. You have to stop the finale because you cannot finish it because you are so unwell. And even watching Friends in bed is not calming you down and you do not sleep. And it takes you 3 days to finish the episode and finally finish the series.
Wow. You finished it though.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Was
show
she
you.
good?
Oh yeah, like she will get the Emmy. I don't know anybody else who. I'm sure there are other good.
Who acts there?
I don't know any other actors.
I'm going to show you because when I was texting Casey and Jill.
Is Elizabeth Olsen a star or actress?
I am going to look back. I was like, let me look at my camera. I want to watch me watch this.
Oh
The
my
security
God.
footage.
Security footage.
Hold on. So I go, I know I texted Jace at 11:20. So let's just look at 11:19. Are you ready to see this?
Oh my God.
God.
That is me.
That looks like an AI created person.
That looks like my puppet.
So that is me sitting, fully covering my
God.
face.
You look
so
like the
funny.
Fates from Hercules.
In her own little corner, in her own little chair. Jessica, you're dead, and so is that lady, honestly. So there you go.
And now all the pieces are
Right.
puzzling why she will never open the door if someone knocks.
I will.
Why
I cannot.
She will never engage with neighbors.
I
Was Elizabeth Olsen the killer?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know who the killer was. Okay. Who's the neighbor? Who plays the neighbor?
I know her from the TV show Shrinking
Is that
on Apple TV.
Hong Chow?
She's Harrison Ford's daughter. But
What was the show called with Elizabeth?
Love and Death.
Love and Death. But it's an excellent. I think it was an excellent. Jay stopped
Lily
watching it because it
Rabe.
was
Oh,
slow.
Lily Rabe.
Yeah. And like,
She's in American Horror Story.
well, that.
Oh,
makes
Jesse Plemons.
sense.
Oh my God, he's so skinny.
He's so, like, all of a sudden he has lost so much weight. It is kind of like alarming.
Thanks for a role.
Lily Rabe.
It's probably Ozempi.
Lily Rabe. What do I know her from?
But-
Lily Rabe. What do I know her from, RJ? Oh,
Anyway.
American Horror Story.
American Horror Story. I just said.
If
yeah.
you're murders, it's a true story, and like I think it would be interesting to also watch Candy on HBO, which is the other series that is
Yeah, they both
exactly
came out,
about the
like,
same thing
Oh.
It's Jessica Biel.
with
Jessica
Jessica Biel.
Biel.
So yeah, I was not well, and I can still picture it in my brain, and I don't like it.
That's so funny because Adam
Well,
does
Miranda,
the same
that's
thing.
movie magic.
Adam does the same thing, but the stuff that he watches are about like two boys kissing, and will do
And
the same
that's why.
thing. Well, it'll
I
take him
did-
3
Did I,
days to
did I save that, RJ, or did I?
because
was
he'll
I just
keep
FaceTiming you?
rewatching the same thing over and over again.
Sure.
I was watching an episode where the two characters like laid in bed and were kissing, and he was like telling him how much he loved him and all the things he loved about him, and I had to stop watching and FaceTime RJ so I could watch with someone else because I was like, I can't be trusted to watch this by myself. I need another soul to experience this with me. And I was like uncontrollably weeping. So
Aw.
Just like Winnie.
Just like uncontrollably weeping,
that was
Winnie.
me. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, girls, we
Well,
did it yet
girlies.
again, honey. Bosh
Another
and
day, another
shit.
sleigh.
Another day, another sleigh.
look at Winnie.
Do you guys do you follow Terry Joe? Do we care about Terry Joe? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Casey, do you know Terry Joe?
No.
Terry Joe.
Does
Terry
anyone
Joe.
in this chat know who Terry Joe is? Jessica, thank you.
Terry Joe
Relax,
Memorial Day
thank
post.
you.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Terry
Okay.
Joe, there's a TikTok creator. I don't know his name. But
It
he
starts
does
with
this.
an A- with an
Yeah,
R.
I don't remember his name, but he does this
He
character
does a-
called Terry Joe, and she has like a wig, and she has like what's the cut where it like
A low
it's not
cut?
sleeveless, but it like it's like here. Anyway,
Yeah.
she's like in a shirt. Anyway, she has a couple different characters that he does, and they're like. Terry Joe is the southern white girl who's like racist, even though like the guy playing her is black. Anyway, it's incredible. And I
Cold shoulder cut.
that's
Yes.
oh thank you yes.
Love a cold shoulder.
So that's I recommend. I just TikTok, just search Terry Joe moments, and you'll get some of the best
Some of the
TikTok
best content
experiences
you'll
of
ever-
your life.
Yeah.
It's a real. It's the what was her name from right before pandemic? 2020.
Which one?
With the nails.
Rosa?
Rosa.
Oh,
Rosa
Rosa.
of
Where
2020.
is she?
Oh,
I-
she makes content. Adam McKay, I think is his name.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't really.
Oh,
do
because
character
Terry
moments.
Joe is the one that
Oh, look it up.
with Bob the drag queen where
Yes, Bob
Yes.
was on live with her, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Terry Joe is she's very funny. She also has another character named Georgia who's like a
Like a
slut.
party girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like a
very
slutty
funny.
girl.
It's
Terry
great.
Joe's Sleigh by Nicole. Right? Or no, this is a Stan.
I mean,
what's
there's a
the-
million Stan accounts.
Yeah.
The main
anyway,
account is like
That's
whatever.
my rec for the day. When Adam hosts the show, Adam does recommendations.
Love that.
Miranda
Miranda
recommends
needed that
watching.
for-
Yeah, Miranda recommends
after her.
watching the same thing you've always watched your whole life,
Just-
so you don't broaden your horizons.
never
Don't
change.
fraud it, never
don't-
change.
She
you
doesn't
say.
want a playlist with new music. She wants
No.
the same music she's
No.
always listened to.
I'm playing Metamorphosis again.
I
girly.
want, yeah. No, I want a playlist of songs that I haven't maybe played in a few years, and I'm reminded of them. You know. Mm.
Hmm.
We have got to wrap it up. She
Okay.
is.
Thank you for
freaking
listening.
out.
Thank you, as always, for enjoying the group chat. And don't forget to find us on wherever we do stuff and do that. And did we have a review? Let me check.
No, I did not.
Well, let me look.
I already
God.
did. We don't.
Here, I
Yeah,
looked.
but let
5
me
stars.
look. We don't. I'm just finding out now. We don't have a review. But don't forget, if you haven't written us a review, you're more than welcome to, and you'd get a sticker sent to you
Yeah.
straight from Miranda's little hovel she calls home.
If I remember.
Or
If she remembers, and if it lasts through this storm.
or just buy something on my eBay and leave a review.
Iowa.
Leave a
Iowa?
A
Do you know what I'm
plus
talking
review.
about?
Oh.
The building that have collapsed in
Oh, bro,
Davenport?
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Also, like, it hasn't rained. We're like in a drought, and it's like all of a sudden when it's gonna rain, it storms.
It's a storm.
Like, just give me like
Stormy.
a little sprinkle.
No,
Storm.
that's that Midwest summer storm. It's NATO season.
It's not summer yet.
It's past Memorial Day, babe. That is the American start of
We're
summer.
wearing white pants, girly. Go
You
all
know I wore
out.
white pants today at work.
Oh my
Amy.
god.
No, I didn't. I wore jeans and a
Oh.
white shirt.
Well,
That was cute.
that's good.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Don't forget to read the group chat.
Oh,
thanks,
thanks,
RJ.
RJ.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.